Hi everyone, this is Anam. Welcome to our channel PhD Jobs and Admission. So in today's lecture, we are going to see the most important questions on research methodology for your upcoming Anna University for your PhD entrance examination. So please watch this video till the end. So you will get each question, you will get explanation of your each question, whether it is correct option or incorrect option, why it is incorrect option. You will get the reasons of all the questions. So I describe all the question very in a simplest language so that you will get easily. And also, as you all know, so you for paper one, which is your research methodology, which contain your 30% of your paper. Okay, so for research methodology, we are providing you complete course with 100% passing guarantee. For that, you have to contact on this given number, and you can also visit our app, which is Global Online app. Link is provided in the description box. So in research methodology course, you will get video lectures in which you will get theory video lectures, MCQs video lectures, and some previous year questions of central government and state universities. Like that, you will get notes. Notes are in very simplest language. If you read once, then you will get all the concept here is. Then mock tests, total 10 mock tests are there. So like that, we're gonna cover 400 to 500 MCQs here and 1500 plus MCQs PDF, and here you will get revision question and some previous year questions. So all this contain you will get in bilingual language, Hindi as well as in English. Okay, so again for this or if you are interested, please contact us on this given number, and you can also visit our app. Link is provided in the description box. And also for paper 2, will provide you important notes and most expected MCQs, and we're gonna cover your whole syllabus, and you will get paper 2 study material for all these subjects. So again, please contact us on this given number and visit our app, which is Global Online app, and you will see their demo lectures also. So without wasting our time, we're gonna start with the MCQs. What is the name of conceptual framework in which research is carried out? Okay, so for this question, what we have to find out, in which options given here, in which option we generally carried out the conceptual framework in which research. Okay, so firstly we have to know the meaning of conceptual research. Conceptual research is nothing but what we are going to, and what the expected relationship between the variables. Like for example, how you are going to perform your research. Throughout your research, what you are going to do, that will you decide in conceptual framework. Conceptual framework is nothing but the expected relationship, the relationship between the variables. For example, independent variable, okay, independent variable and dependent variable. Okay, and firstly, what you are going to decide, what will be your independent variable, then what will be my dependent variable, then in this case, in this study, what will be my moderating variable. Okay, so like that you decide whatever you are going to perform in your research. That is known as conceptual framework. Got it? Then we'll see one by one options. So research hypothesis, we all know research hypothesis is nothing but your prediction, your guesses. It is not related to conceptual framework, so that's why here option A is incorrect. Then synopsis of research. Synopsis means what uh, what are the ideas, what are the what will be your thoughts. This is called synopsis, not the conceptual framework. Okay, then research paradigm. A research paradigm is nothing but the way, means for example, positivism. Okay, what is the ethics of research? So paradigm is not the correct answer here. And option D here is research design. Yes, in research design, you generally made your structure, how you are going to perform your research. So that's why here option D is the right answer. Next. How is random sampling helpful? Again, important question and very famous question. Okay, so we have to find the random sampling help, how it is helpful, okay, what are the reasons. So one by one we'll see options and we're gonna solve this question. So option A here is reasonably accurate. Reasonably accurate means the accuracy, okay, you'll get accurate result in random samplings, okay. So for example, whatever percentage that each subgroup represent in the population, you will get a proper percentage and you will get a proper accurate result, okay. So remember stratified sampling, okay, stratified sampling or stratified random samples are generally more accurate in representing the population than simple random sampling, okay. You will get accurate result in stratified sampling. So here we are not going to, I'm not explaining you the detail of how stratified sampling, what is the benefits of stratified and simple random sampling. We'll see in another question in detail what are they perform, how researcher do stratified sampling and simple random sampling and so on, okay. So for this question, yes, simple random sampling is helpful in reasonable accurate result and reasonably accurate, okay. Then option B here is an economical method of data collection. Yes, obviously right. Economical method of data collection. Economical method means what? The cheapest way. Okay. So remember mail questionnaire. Mail questionnaire is very cheap or economical method of data collection, as it is very easy to gather the information, okay. Information through this, you can easily send emails to your target samples, uh, and it is, yes, it is a cost efficient method, okay. This is not required a very high amount of money and all. So yes, mail questionnaire is very cheapest way of data collection, okay. Then free from personal biases, okay. So yes, if you are, what happen in random sampling, you generally select your particular member from the population randomly, okay. You are not selecting your the members uh, by your personal, convenient or your purpose, okay. So and what you are doing here, you are avoiding biases to, select your study participant at random. So this way, every individual has an equal chance of being included in the sample group. So yes, free from the personal biases is also right. So for this question, option D here is the right answer. Next, which among the following statement is true in the context of testing your hypothesis? Okay, so they have given you some options related to testing your hypothesis, and you have to select the correct or you can say true statement about testing your hypothesis. So remember, this is very important question. Again, you can expect this type of question directly in your exam. So you will expect one question directly from null hypothesis or alternative hypothesis, okay. So remember, in hypothesis there are two types of hypothesis, majorly null and alternative hypothesis, okay. So everyone knows the meaning of hypothesis. Hypothesis is nothing but the prediction or your guesses what you are going to do in your research. Some guesses, some prediction, and you will test your prediction throughout your research. It is known as hypothesis. So basically, generally in research, there are two types of hypothesis, null and alternative. Null hypothesis denotes that there is no relationship between the two variables or two phenomena. But alternative hypothesis denotes that there is something and there is a relationship between the two variables or two phenomena. Okay. So null hypothesis and alternative hypothesis. So very important concept. I think this one question you can expect from null and alternative hypothesis directly in your examination. So then we'll see one by one all the options. So first option here, it is only the alternative hypothesis can be tested. No, remember, researchers generally test their null hypothesis. They try to prove that there is no relationship between the variables. Okay, so researchers generally test their null hypothesis. Okay, so one statement, this is very important. You have to remember that an alternative hypothesis is an opposite theory to the null hypothesis. Like for example, null hypothesis predicts something to be true, okay? But the alternative hypothesis predicts it to be false, okay? So generally, uh, alternative hypothesis often is this statement you test when attempting, or generally you test your alternative hypothesis to disprove the null hypothesis. Okay, remember this. And we'll see option C and D here also. Both alternative and null can be tested. No, simultaneously you cannot test both at a time, and you cannot be test both. Okay, this is obviously incorrect option. So for this question, option B here is the right answer. It is only the null hypothesis that can be tested. Okay, next. What are the conditions in which type 1 error occurs? So what we have to find here is in which condition type 1 error is occur. Okay, or here which option is true about your type 1 error. So remember, in research there are two types of errors, type 1 error and type 2 error. Okay, what do you mean by type 1 error and type 2 error? So remember, type 1 error means what? If your null hypothesis is correct and you are rejecting it. That means if your null hypothesis is rejected even though if it is true. Okay? Or what is mean by type 2 error? When type 2 error is when your alternative hypothesis is false and even though you are accepting it. Okay, what is mean by type 1 error? Type 1 error is when your null hypothesis is correct or null hypothesis is true, and after that you are expecting it and you are taking it correctly. Okay, then what is your type 2 error? Type 2 error means what? Your alternative hypothesis. Remember, your alternative hypothesis is false, incorrect, and you are accepting it. So it is known as type 2 error. Okay. So we'll see one by one option and which is your type 1 and which statement is true about your type 1 error. Okay. The null hypothesis is accepted even though if it is false. No, the null hypothesis get rejected. What they are doing? They are rejecting. Okay, they are rejecting null hypothesis here. So they are rejecting null hypothesis even though if it is true. Here null hypothesis is true and they are rejecting it. Okay, remember like this. So yes, option B here is the correct. This is the correct definition of type 1 error, or this is the condition in which type 1 error occur. Then option C here is, we'll see incorrect option also, so that you will know the and you will get the idea about all these options. Option C here is both the null hypothesis as well as alternative are rejected. No, you are doing one rejected and rejecting, and you are one accepting. Okay, another one, you are what you are doing, you are accepting another one, and you are rejecting null hypothesis and you are accepting alternative. So option C here is incorrect. So for this question, option B here is the right answer. Next, how to judge the depth of any research. So what they are asking, how you will judge your research deeply. Okay, what is the importance, what will you are getting, and what is the importance of that research depth. Okay, means each and every point, at each and every point what you are getting in your research. So which option is the correct about this question? Okay, so one by one we'll see option. Option A here is by research title. Yes, research title should be descriptive, direct, direct, accurate, appropriate, interesting, precise, unique. But this not show you the depth of your research. Okay, so here option A is incorrect. Then option B is duration. Okay, what do you mean by duration? Some research takes 6 months to complete, some research takes 6 years to complete. The duration, the time will not give you the importance of your research or depth of any research. So here option B is also incorrect. Then option C, the research objective. Yes, research objective generally describe your depth of your any research, or research objective describe depth of any research. Okay, means research objective generally describe what intent your research project is, the summarize approach, purpose of the project, how you are going to focus on your research. Your objective should be appear in the introduction of your research paper, at the end of your problem statement. Okay, so remember this is very important. So yes, a research objective is very important. Research objective means the aim of your research, what you are going to perform in your research, whatever informations, what is the aim of your research. So yes, objective is the correct answer here. By research objective you can judge the depth of any research. And option D here is total expenditure. No, total expenditure means fund, okay, money that you are going to spend to conduct research. Okay, no, money will not describe the depth of any research. Okay, so here option D is also incorrect for this question. Option C, by research objectives, this is the right answer. Next, who can successfully conduct research? Okay, so from this option we have to find the correct option for this question. Who can successfully conduct research? So option A here is someone who is hard worker. No. Then option B here is possesses post graduation degree. No. Nowadays you can do PhD after your bachelor's degree also. Then option B here is incorrect. Then we'll see option D directly, possesses thinking and reasoning ability. Yes, this is right. This is the right option. But you see here is the most correct option for this question is has studied research methodology. Yes, if you know the research methodology properly, you can easily perform your research. How to select your topic name, how to find gaps of your particular topic. Okay, firstly you will see your literature, you will review your literature. After that you will find the gap, you will take the problem, you will take your topic. Then after that you will make some decisions, you will lay down your hypothesis, then you do some prediction and your guesses, and you are going to test that prediction and your guesses by using research methodology, means by using different methods, by using surveys, by using questionnaires. Like that you are going to perform your research with the help of and with the only the information which is your research method. If you know the information, if you know the research methodology, then only you can do your research. So for this question, option C here is the right option. Next, which of the following is not the method of research? So from this question, what we have to find, which among the following is not the method of research? Okay, so remember observation here. Observation is not the method of research. Okay, so what do you mean by observation in research? Okay, so remember observation is what the scientific observation can occur in a lab setting or in a natural world, you can say natural environment. So okay, for example, remember for example, observation means what we'll see by taking an example. So watching an apple fall from tree could be an observation. Okay, uh, then noticing that fish only come to a particular part of the river in the early morning is also an observation. Okay, so observation, what you are seeing in a natural world or in a lab setting. This is known as observation. Observation is not the method of your research. So here option C is the correct option. but you can say survey, historical survey. In survey and in historical research, you know historical method, you by using an historical method is you know you get data from the past history. In survey you can do questionnaires, interviews like that, and in philosophical like that, you what you are getting here is they are the method of research. Okay, they are the these are the method of research. Okay, so remember mainly the research method comprises the strategies, process, or techniques that are being utilized to collect the data, or you can say the evidence, so as to reveal new information or create better understanding of a topic. So whatever thing, and remember whatever topic and whatever options and whatever word that you are getting some information and new information, and you create new understanding about the topic, and you are getting some data, that means this is the method of research. So here option A, B and D are the methods of research, but option C, observation, is not the method of research. So here option C is the right answer. So that's it, and thank you for watching this lecture.